Hi, everybody. My name is Shirley Rabbit Soviet, and so we're going to do an outdoor science experiment. So, as I have already shown you, this is not a hypothesis, the shadow grabbing stuff. So, what I have here is a I have it's called a classo diode, class 3 laser product. Its strength is 450 millimeter wavelength. Max output is 50,000 mega wavelengths. So this can light my cigarette on fire. This can burn your eyes out. Right? Look, here you go. Look, it's in my eye. Where's my ball? Look, there's my ball. So what I use this, so you can't do this, okay? Because I have government specs, laser beams and stuff already in my eyes. So this will burn a hole to your brain because this is designed to light a cigarette. But when I do it, I don't feel anything, okay? It's called Cyberpunk is Real. So I don't know how to tell you this, but you should pay me more AutoZone. So we're going to go out here for the non-believers. We're going to go out here, and so we're going to take our shadows, our demon shadows. What? So I'm gonna, I don't know if I can turn this camera around. I don't think I can. No, there's just a camera on this side. So we're gonna go for a walk because I got 4 shadow phenomenon going on and probably has something to do with polarity. So I'm not a magician, right? Okay. So I gotta get to invisible light spot, right? So I got shadow. Let's see if I can get it to project itself. So here's my shadow. Right? Here's my shadow. Shadow right here. This shadow right here. Okay? Now, let's get in position. Sorry, this is kind of a messy experiment. So we're going to sit right here. Here is the shadow. How, if you aim properly, this is magnetism, right? Your shadow is magnetized to your body. But when you aim it properly at the earth, remember, like polarity repels like. So attract, negative, positive. They'll go into each other. But sometimes you can force pressurize something out. And that's called autoscience and universal magnetism, okay? And notice how the light will pass through my hand, but it won't go through the shadow. See how it vanishes? This is a level 3 diode, so it doesn't like it, okay? So if you aim your shadow properly, what you're going to see here is it's going to do its own thing. So when it's on the surface, it's magnetized to a surface, right? Where did my hand go? Right. You should be asking yourself the same thing. So I put my hand back out and it's like, whoop, whoop, whoop. There's my hand. But the arm is undetectable. So you see how my arm is kind of like becoming like a gray shadow, fluffy. That's not good, right? That's not good, says the NSA. That's a problem. That's a voltage issue. So when you put your shadow out, you see how it's like Interview with Vampire? My shadow is like creeping out, but it's not. Where'd my shadow go? There you are. Okay. So if you aim it right, you can kind of feel it. And you'll feel it in your fingers. Like, it'll feel kind of like it's doing its own thing. Like your hand's getting pulled to another place, right? And so what's happening is your shadow is going to lift off the ground. And so my shadow, it's like first it's a hand, right? Here's the hand, here's the shadow. And then you go up and it starts to look like a plane. That is literally your shadow bending from so much force magnetism out of the earth, and your shadow is sticking up. And so you can literally just go like, high five, shadow. There you go. That's retarded. Like, that shouldn't work. Okay, you shouldn't be able to high five your own shadow. I should be getting paid for this. Look at it. Look at this. Look at it. It's like Peter Pan. And so I can feel my shadow passing. Okay, is what it's called. So now my shadow has gone from the side it's supposed to be on to the side where, this is, it's like, hey, I'm over here. And so you see how this is on the proper side. And so this part of my arm is like, woo. And so we have warped shadows now. Okay. And so that's indicative of some Smithsonian science, NASA, JPL stuff. And so the shadow is bending with the light in such a way that it can, there we go. And you'll see your hand turning like a circle. And when it does that, you can just go straight up and then your shadow will vanish. And at that point, your shadow is airborne. It's called airborne shadow. And so at that point, what are you? Are you human? Are you real? Who knows? Let's ask Richard Templeton. He's my dad. He usually knows everything. I mean, he's an electrician. He's a crackhead, right? Like, I mean, some. That's our science break. Thanks, for sticking around.